Welcome to this new video on Forza Horizon 6, where I'm going to show you some gameplay with the fastest car in the game. I know it might seem a bit strange because maybe you're expecting to see a Ferrari, a Koenigsegg, or some other hypercar, but that's actually not the case at all. The fastest car in the game right now is the Toyota Trueno Forza edition. Don't confuse it with the regular Toyota Trueno, which is also in the game and looks a lot like this car, but doesn't have the same upgrades at all and definitely doesn't have the same performance. Today, I'm offering some gameplay with this car. I'm going to show you how to unlock it. I'll show you which tune and upgrade to install to really get an incredible top speed. Here we're talking about a car that will go over 500 km/h, while some hypercars in the game like the Koenigsegg Jesko, for example, or even the Venom F5 have trouble reaching 490 km/h, whereas for this one, it's actually going to be pretty easy. And then I'll show you all these details. I'll show you the customization. In short, I'll show you all the features of this Trueno Forza edition. The first thing to know is that this car, the Trueno Forza edition, like all Forza edition cars, has a little bonus. Some will get a credit boost, others might get a skill points boost for driving, and similar benefits. This one has an event XP boost, which means that when you race with this car, at the end of the event, you earn a bit more XP. This will allow you to level up faster, and therefore also win more quickly. Wheel spins, super wheel spins, or certain rewards, like credits for example, which can be dropped from time to time. It's not necessarily the most interesting boost offered by a Forza edition car in the game, but it's the one this car has. I'll show you quickly as well, even if it's maybe a bit secondary, but at least you'll know. The skill tree of this car, this particular car, the mastery points are exactly the same as all the Forza edition cars. I think in Horizon 6, really, they all have the same one. Just know that originally, this particular car, really has nothing incredible when it comes to handling. Honestly, I want to say it's not a very, very good car as long as you don't upgrade it, as long as you don't tune it. It's just a pretty average car, let's say. The steering isn't very good, it's a bit vague, the suspension isn't great, it's light. But yeah, let's say that's really the only positive thing there is to mention. That's where it's really going to become very, very good. Well, anyway, as you might have guessed, it's when we're going to improve and tune it. This car does have a few little quirks when it comes to customization, especially because it has a kit. Actually, it has two Forza kits. Because by default, actually, when you get this car, it's going to be equipped with this body kit, which makes it a bit heavier, but technically gives it better handling and speed. It'll have a big red spoiler, I'll show you later. And it's also compatible with a body kit, this one. So in the end, two unique kits for the Toyota Trueno, and two kits that aren't available on the regular Trueno. And by the way, something pretty interesting, when you see that on this car, the developers are able to make several Forza kits. You have to wonder why they didn't do that for all the cars, since it would have been really cool. So there are two Forza kits, and then, are there any other special upgrades? Well, you can make it all-wheel drive obviously, and then you'll have access to quite a few engine swaps. And it's true that with the swaps, you can really turn it into a pretty overpowered car. One interesting thing about this car is that you can swap in this engine, which we're going to install. To earn speed points, it's the 3-liter twin-turbo 6-cylinder engine. It's the engine that comes from the Toyota Supra. And something pretty interesting, this engine is more powerful and performs better when you convert it from twin-turbo to a single-turbo. Stock, it has two turbos. When you install the single turbo, you can end up with a turbo that's much more powerful. And in total, this car will put out 1,599 horsepower. It's so light, you can imagine it'll be a rocket. Indeed, it's also compatible with two wings. So either this is the standard wing you'll get when you pick up the car, or this one, which is a bit, how should I say, a bit smaller. But it's not adjustable, so you'll have less grip. As I was saying, this car is especially great for hitting top speeds, even when fully upgraded. It's not a very good car for cornering or for regular tracks. So let's just say that the real point here is to go for maximum top speed. I'm showing you the body kit just to show it, but actually, for hitting top speeds, it's not really necessary. It'll depend a bit on your setup. So now, I'm going to show you its acceleration and speed before it's fully tuned and really optimized. This is just, let's say, you go to the garage, upgrade it like this, and you'll have the same setup as what I'm about to show you right now. So let's go for the acceleration. And here, you'll already see that it's actually pretty monstrous. It's a car that still tends to skid a lot at the start, even with four-wheel drive. It's a car that has so much power and is so light that it's still complicated for it, in the end, to handle such huge power like that. But you see, we still managed to reach 460 without pushing it, right? Let's say that even if for now, we're not at 500. It's still huge for a car that basically doesn't really look like much. I'll explain how to unlock this car before we test the setup that lets us exceed 500 km/h. This car is very complicated to get, much more complicated, I would say, to get than the Nissan edition. Forza, which is also a very, very good car, for straight-line runs with 3,000 horsepower, it will accelerate faster but have a lower top speed. Here. We're talking about a car that you can really get in only two different ways. The first way is through a wheel spin or a super wheel spin, but honestly, you need to be insanely lucky to get it. It's really hard to obtain. The second way, of three, is to buy it used from another player at the auction house. But since it's much rarer than the Nissan GT-R Forza edition, there are a lot fewer of them for sale. And on top of that, when players find out that this car has an insane top speed, they don't sell it. So it's a car that's extremely hard to find at the auction house, much harder to get than the Nissan GT-R Forza edition. The GT-R Forza edition, in the end, isn't that rare at the auction house. I think it shows up about 20 or 30 times per hour. But here, we're talking about a car that might show up 3, 4, maybe 5 times per hour, so it's really very rare to get it. There is a way, let's say, that's longer, but you're sure to get it, and that's by completing the logbook, especially by finishing the Japan Discovery Tree. This car is going to be the reward from the Exploration Specialist. When you reach 5,000 points, and actually, what makes it quite long is that to get these 5,000 points, you have to have completed everything at 100%. Some of the trees here, in fact, all the Exploration Specialist trees, once fully completed, so with a gold medal, give you 500 points, and when you've completed 10 of them well, you'll unlock the Toyota Trueno. But it takes a long time, because, for example, well, you have to have either unlocked all the Touge races, all the street races, and have won them all. You have to have listened to all the radios. You have to have unlocked, for example, all the mascots, finished all the stories with all 3 stars, obtained all the houses, decorated all the garages. Really, it takes a long time to unlock it. Really, it takes several hours to get it. On the other hand, when you do that, well, you're sure to get it. You don't have to rely on luck with wheel spins or luck in the auction house. To get it, you're 100% sure, every time, to get it. Now, to get the fastest version, and really the most overpowered tune, you need to use this setup, Jack Shelby's setup. So, there you go. I showed you the share code. This setup right here is really the best. Let's say the 4 most downloaded setups for this car are really good. They're setups that will let you go over 500, but if you're really looking for the most optimized one, the one that will give you the absolute best top speed down to the exact kilometer per hour, well, this one, sorry, this is really the best. So, we're going to install it, and I'll give you a little demo of the car's speed. Actually, maybe we'll also try to hit a ramp or something like that with it, because I think since it's a really fast car, there's also a way to do some crazy jumps with it. So, let's go. We'll test it on a short straightaway. In any case, I hope that this kind of video, let's say a little bit of a showcase of the most overpowered cars in the game in different categories, how to unlock them and so on, will interest you. If that's the case, don't hesitate to show it by leaving a like on this video and by subscribing for the next ones, because obviously I still have plenty of videos like this coming out on my channel in the next few days. And I want to remind everyone who wants to discover Horizon 6 and drive cars like these, that Horizon 6 is 30% cheaper through my instant gaming link, which you can find below this video. So, if you have games to buy, Game Pass, PSN cards, whatever, any games in the world, if you go through my link below the video, you save a lot of money. Like, it's 40 euros saved on the premium version of Horizon 6, and at the same time, you support my channel. So, thanks to everyone who will take a look, and well, let's get started and try this out. Whoa, damn! The car is going to be hard to handle, huh? Ho, 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 wow. Yeah, alright, okay. So, I knew it was going to go fast, but I didn't expect it to be this fast. But guys, what is this craziness? We hit 500 km/h like I hit 70 in a Kangoo. What the hell is going on? But it's so easy. And so, actually, if we keep accelerating, we'll go up to 520 and normally 522 km/h. If we really go, whoa. If we really go all the way down the straight, 521, and if we keep going, we'll hit 522. But really, that's the absolute top. And I don't think that right now in Horizon 6 there's a car that's faster than this. Alright, let's go for the joke. We're going to test the car on the drag strip here. And we're going to hit the jump at the end to see if we can get a better distance. Alright, go. Yeah, That's the thing, it accelerates really hard, but it still takes a long time to get the grip back. And as a result, even if we reach some crazy speeds, in the end, it's still slower than the drag GTR, which, even though it has a lower top speed, is faster. But I'd really like to see the score we get. I have a feeling it's not going to trigger the jump. Wait, it's okay, you know what? We'll just redo the jump like that. Sometimes when we do two nearby activities in the game, it doesn't always register. That's okay. Anyway, we'll do it again. As you saw, we were at 500 kilometers an hour at the end of the straight line. We can say the distance needed to reach 500 km/h is very short. We managed to hit 500 on a tiny straight line like that. There you go, 501 km/h, we're making the jump. The issue is it's hard to test, but the distance isn't. Yeah, alright, okay. And that, without even trying hard and without even making a good jump. Because honestly, we didn't pick the best thing to really optimize the jump distance. So, incredible. A real beast in Forza, very hard to unlock. But after that, yeah, you have an absolute rocket. So there you go, good luck to those who want to unlock it. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you, I'll see you later for the next one. So, make sure to subscribe. Feel free to follow me on Twitch because tonight again, I'll be live on Horizon 6. Follow, use your Prime, and check the pinned comments. Anyway, see you later for the next video. Bye.